Bryce Harper up first, and we're ready to rumble. Hit on the ground to second. Brito handles, toss to Alonso for the out. Jackie Robinson steps up and getting his first look at the starter in this one. Lifted in the air to center. Adele waiting for it. Main character energy. Now at the plate, Bernie Williams. Not biting.
No, that's it.
Goes back to the four-seamer. Williams hits it foul. The 2-1. Liner is caught. What a play that was. That does it for the top of the first. The Monsters ready to showcase their bats for the first time. Number 22 starting this ranked season matchup. We're looking at a card with an outlier primary pitch. You know what that means? The radar gun is about to get tested. Ronald Acuna Jr. ready to go.
Tonight, right fielder, number 21, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Swings. It's a ground ball to short. Now a jump throw. And they get the out, but it wasn't easy. Joe Adele, freshly dealt to the plate. This is a fun matchup with the pitcher also representing the Spotlight Series. And the pitch. Misses the zone for a ball.
Outside. Ball.
Can't connect with a breaking ball that missed the zone. Strike three. You closed out that at bat in style. Jose Fernandez is the next to hit. Fouls it off. Here's the pitch. Fast play, but a slow dance. Stays in the fight. Oh-2 deals. In the air, out to right center. Rafaela makes his way to it. Brings it in. That's out number 3. First inning in the books. Don't go anywhere. Chipper Jones leads off the top of the second.
Chipper Jones.
In the air, out to right. Acuna galloping towards it. Stretches out and holds it in. Here's Farrell. He had a challenging season with the Senators in 1944. You see, the 4 best pitchers on staff were knuckleballers, and Farrell led the league in pass balls because of it. Here's the pitch. Swings, hits a ground ball up the middle, and there's a hit.
Left fielder
Carlos Beltran at the dish with a runner on first. Spit on that one.
That's down. Ball.
Throws one in the dirt. Runner stays, and the count is now 2-0. Farrell, the runner at first with one out. Goes back to the sinker. Fouls it. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, left side, 6-4. And that's all they get. Stepping in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Not tardy. The count is 0-2. Changeup, strike 3, inning over. Top half of the second. Kyle Schwarber gets us going this inning. Looks like me swing. Here's the pitch. Swings through that one, and it's a strikeout. Juan Brito steps to the plate for the first time in this one. That's a hot potato. Falls behind 0-2 after seeing consecutive fastballs. Misses the zone with a slider. Goes with the fastball. We've seen it 3 times now. Strike 3. You just made a great player look like a rookie out there. Next up here in the second inning, Cal Raleigh. Not so fast, my friend. Off speed, out of the zone. Tough pitch to hit. Slider, strike 3. We're here in Philadelphia for this ranked seasons duel. Francisco Lindor ready to face off with the D-Train, Dontrelle Willis. The 0-1 now. Swing and a miss on the cutter. Keeps the plate appearance going. The lefty kicks and delivers. Strike 3, and that's 2 strikeouts in a row. Juan Brito steps to the plate to face a pitcher from the award series. On a line. This one is trouble. He turns for second. It's a rocket double. Bryce Harper steps to the plate. He is very intense when he's on a baseball field. Skips up some dust to second. No advance, and that's ball 1. Raiders, runner at second. Pickoff attempt, back safely. Fly ball center field. Adele giving his all. Brito tags up. And moves up to third. Now 2 away. Digging in, Jackie Robinson. Came up empty first time up, 0 for 1. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. That wraps up the top of the third. Bottom of the order coming up. Garrett Anderson leads off the inning. A gem of a player. Well, a diamond to be specific. Fights it off. And the righty kicks and delivers. On the ground, right side. Steps on the bag at first for the out. A member of the spring breakout series now, Ethan Holiday. In the air, headed to right center. Mishandled. Now he turns and heads for second. Tries to get back in time, but they got him. Here's a card with a 91 overall rating, Pete Alonso. Got him in a blender. It's the fastball that misses. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. That won't hurt the ego, huh? Strike three. 3 up, 3 down, and finished off with a strikeout. Stick around. More Diamond Dynasty action coming up. Welcome back. Still looking for our first run of the game. Bernie Williams, the first to hit this inning. 0 for 1, looking for a hit here. Fights it foul. The lefty sets, kicks, fires. 2 strikes and no balls. Don't worry, that was probably my fault. I think I pressed a button up here or something. Chipper Jones deals himself into the box. That's the fastball. His preferred pitch to open an at-bat. Late with the swing there. Still breathing. The wind of the pitch. Dontrell Willis gets the job done with a strikeout. Now at the plate, Rick Farrell. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Goes with the fastball. Been his most trusted pitch so far. And the pitch. Swings. It's a ground ball to third. Gets it to first. That ends the frame. Willis produces a shutout inning. Back here in a scoreless matchup. Ronald Acuna Jr. ready to roll.
Acuna Jr.
Gets Wood on it. Here comes a pitch. Throwing some Gouda up in the zone. Swings and misses on the fastball. Up in the zone for the strikeout. Now the center fielder, Joe Adell. Struck out on a sinker last time. Made him look a little foolish there. bunting, but that's a foul ball. The 0-2. Not done yet. The 0-2 now. Sit down, superstar. You just met your match on the mound. So up next to the dish, Jose Fernandez. Starts with the ball. Slider misses the zone. The righty kicks and delivers. 2 balls and 1 strike. That was Phil. Still alive at the plate. 2-2. Here comes. Got it. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. Hang tight. More Diamond Dynasty baseball headed your way. Back here in Philly, Dontrell Willis back on the bump here in the 5th. Beltran in the box now. No balls and a strike. Not happening.
That's low.
The count is 2-1. Swings and lifts one to right. Puts it away for the out. Ceddanne Rafaela up next to the dish.
Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ball out of the zone. Strike. One and two now. Pitcher's count. Got him looking. Francisco Lindor is the batter now. Struck out against a changeup in his previous at-bat. Swing and a ball popped up. Holiday with an easy look. Hauls it in to end the inning. Willis doesn't cough any up. It was a whole lot of nothing. Kyle Schwarber at the plate, leading things off here in the bottom of the 5th. Hits it foul. Throwing bubbles for strikes. Keeps the lights on. Another one, and that's 5 straight strikeouts. In the box, Juan Brito struck out swinging his first time up. That's foul. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. Hit hard, up the middle, a base hit. And the go-ahead run is on base. Raleigh in the box with a runner on first. A little out front, he swings through it. Here comes the pitch, and the runner breaks from first. And they get him. So that will keep the runner out of scoring position. 0-2 on the way. Run it back. And the pitch. Double digits now with 10 strikeouts and a lot of game left. Don't go away. The best is yet to come. Juan Brito bats first this inning. He doubled in his first at bat. Delivers a fastball, but it misses the plate. Garbage pitch. The heater connects for a strike. He goes with the heater once again. And it's a leadoff walk.
Take your base.
Bryce Harper at the dish with a runner on first. Throws over, back in safely. You saw that a mile away. Harper up for the third time and takes ball one. Look out, runner on the move. And that's a stolen base, not even close. Raiders with a runner in scoring position. Throws to second, tries to get back, and safe. Now in a two-strike hole. And Raleigh gets the out after the drop third strike. Next to swing it here in this ranked season matchup, Jackie Robinson. U-G-L-Y. That pitch ain't got no alibi. This is smacked left field line. And it's a foul ball. And the 1-1. Tried to hold up. It's a ball. They rule it wasn't a swing. Line drive, sliced the other way. That's a base hit. Brito coming home. And he touches home. They jump in front. I think I might see that play again while I'm doom scrolling social media later tonight. Kyle Finnegan handed the rock out of the bullpen. He'll do his best to keep this a one-run game. In the air and headed to the gap. It gets down, base hit. And now runners at second and third with only one down thanks to the double. Chipper Jones bats here in the sixth. A squeeze, and he gets it down. Alonso handles the chance. And that makes it 3 hits in this inning for this offense. Fly ball to right center. Acuna sprinting towards it. Williams tags from third. Carlos Beltran is next to the plate. That's ripped to right, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Swings and misses at a breaking ball off the plate. Back foot slider struck him out. Welcome back. It's a 2-run game. Garrett Anderson bats first as we start the bottom of the sixth. Swings, it's a ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's a diamond card at the plate, Ethan Holiday. Starts with a strike, continuing the trend. That's a foul ball. It's a two-run game here in this one. Swing and a ball popped up. This one a mile high. Makes the catch. And there's two down. Here's Pete Alonso. Oriole fans have already dubbed him the Great Orange Bear. First pitch misses for a ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. Hauls it in for the out. 6 innings in the books. Back in a flash. Stay tuned for more DD. Good to have you with us at Citizens Bank Park. Ceddanne Rafaela steps in the box to start the 7th here in a close game. And it's in, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Francisco Lindor strolls to the plate. Hitless so far, but the law of averages says you're due for at least a loud foul ball this time around. There goes the runner. Throw bounces, and he's in there safely with a stolen base. Kicks and delivers. That's in the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Raiders with a runner at second. Gets the strikeout. Still some work to do to get through this frame. Juan Brito comes up here in the 7th. Kickoff move to second. That's not going to get it done. Throw to second. You have him worried, that's for sure. This is a gamble. They get him this time. Puts it on the ground to second. Brito. That's the inning. So it's stretch time. Ronald Acuna Jr. leads off with his team playing from behind. That was filthy. Lindor collects it. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now we see Joe Adell. Rough start for him at the plate. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Squares to bunt, misses it. It's a strike. Adell fouls it off. Working with a small lead, and every pitch feels massive at this point. Ground ball to third. Jones whips it to first. 2 away. And now Jose Fernandez.
Third baseman, Jose Fernandez.
Misses the plate, but swings at the breaking ball. Here comes a pitch. That's strikeout number 11. The Raiders enjoy a clean inning without any runs allowed. Bryce Harper leads off the top of the 8th. 0 for 3. He's flied out, he's grounded out, and he is struck out. Lined into right. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's one away as the leadoff hitter is out in the 8th. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit.
Now batting.
Bernie Williams in the box with a runner on first. Early advantage for the pitcher. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go from first. Safe. That's an easy stolen base. Kicks and delivers. In the dirt, blocked. Now there's two gone following the drop third strike. Robinson up to third now on the wild pitch. Next is the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. Hey, mind your manners. Stay patient. There's a line drive to left field. Extra bases in the cards here. In comes the runner from third. And they lead by 3. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Now batting for the Raiders.
Rick Farrell comes to the plate following the RBI double. So now we see the righty reliever out of the pen, Tyler Rogers. A runner on second to deal with in this situation. In the air, headed to center. Makes the catch, inning over. They score a run in the frame, and now they're up 3. Kyle Schwarber ready to hit.
Left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Bunted towards third. And that's
a foul ball.
That one bunted in the air. And it's caught for the out. Next to hit, Mlb26. Got him, swinging it goes. Oh, 2 the count now. The pitch. Keeps swinging with 2 strikes. And the 0-2. In the air to left center. Lindor glamping under it. Can of corn. Cal Raleigh comes up to bat in the 8th. Alejandro Kirk has a bat and ready to swing it as a pinch hitter. Farrell camping under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So we head to the 9th from Philadelphia. More to come in the world of DD after this. Back here in a 3-run game. Carlos Beltran hits leadoff this frame. Schwarber makes the catch. Sedan Rafaela peacocks to the plate as a parallel 5 car. Doesn't connect. He was late. Not done yet. It's a 3-run game right now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Francisco Lindor in the box now to battle a pitcher from the Egg Hunt Series collection. Gets a piece. Raiders 2 down, nobody on. No balls and 2 strikes. Smoked to the ground up the middle. That one finds its way through. And that extends the inning.
Now batting for the
A Tops Now Series member steps in the box. Mlb26. Swung on and lifted to right. Acuna moves under it. Brings it in for the third out. We head to the bottom half of the ninth. Welcome back. Last swings coming up here in this spot. It's been a fun one. You're winning by 3. And remember, if you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a loss. Go get him. Lifted in the air to right center. Williams on his way over. Brings it in. Ethan Holiday comes to the plate here in the ninth. Puts it on the ground, and it's foul. The wind and the pitch. Stays with the slider, but foul. The 0-2. That's a strikeout, and now just 1 out away from a win. 1 out to go at Citizens Bank Park. Alonso in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. The wind, the kick, the pitch. Fouls the change to keep the at-bat going. Chopper to third, and that goes foul. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. And that turns the lineup over. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr., a.k.a. El de la Sabana. Back it goes, foul. The Raiders lead it by 3 late. Line drive, and that's a base hit into left. Runner holds at second, and now they've got something going. Joe Adell up now with 2 runners on base. Keith Smith takes over the mound here in the bottom of the ninth. He'll try to lock down the game and pick up the save. Lindor over to pick it up. The final out is made, and they do something that is not easy to do. Win a game in ranked season. I applaud you. Well done. I make this mode look a lot harder than you just did. Greetings. Happy you're with us. MLB The Show brings you Ranked Seasons Baseball. I'm Robert Flores. Quickly, let's examine the online stats for each team. This mode makes me anxious, I'm not going to lie. First pitch is right around the corner. Tatsuya Imai starting this ranked season matchup. We're playing a full game in this one. 9 innings of fun, classic baseball. Jackie Robinson in the box, and we're ready to go from Comerica Park.
Jackie Robinson.
That's a strike to lead us off in this ranked seasons class. The 0-2. Goes back to the splitter.
One.
In the air, out to left center. Williams trying to get to it. Fakes the catch. And now one away. Carlos Beltran facing the starter for the first time. Let's see what kind of feel he has early on. And that's sent foul. The pitch. Beltran fouls it off. Hit on the ground to Harper. Steps on the bag at first for the out. And now it's Ken Singleton.
Ken Singleton.
Hey!
Here's the 0-1. Hit on the ground to first. Takes it himself to the bag, and that's out number 3. Imai enjoys a clean inning without any runs. Paul Skeens gets the start for the visitors. Lots of talented cards to go against in this lineup, and they're capable of testing pitchers in a variety of ways. Need to be effective in this one. Bryce Harper leads off the bottom of the first. Misses the pitch from Skeens. In the zone for a strike. And they start the frame with the strikeout. Next to the plate, Jackie Robinson. Swing, and that ball smashed on the line. Gets down, base hit. Bernie Williams at the dish with a runner on first. There goes Jackie.
Hey!
Tag. He's safe. It's a stolen base. And the pitch. 0-2 is the count. Went with the change, but misses. A swing and a soft line. That's a hit. And they pick up their second hit of the inning. Next is the cleanup hitter, Chipper Jones. A bunt, and it's popped up. Lindor, the underhand flip, one at second. But that's all they'll get. Rick Farrell in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 0-1. The pitch. On the ground, and it squirts through the infield. In to score is the runner from third. Carlos Beltran next to hit after the RBI single. Not going for that. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Runs the count to 1-2. Got him. Inning over following the drop third strike. Welcome back to Detroit. Biz Mackey ready to start this.
That ball's foul.
The wind, the kick, the pitch. Skips up some dust. In the air, out to left. Beltran on the move. Hauls it in. And that's the first out of the inning. We see Ketel Marte up now. Started his career in Seattle before getting traded to Arizona. Now he's a star in the desert and in DD. That's a ball. Went with the slider. Energy drink stuff. Cranks one deep. Gonna need a trampoline. Forget about it. It's a ranked rocket. He was ready for the off-speed in that spot. Juan Soto hopes to keep the momentum going after the game-tying homer. Hit on the ground to second. Altuve collects it. And there's two down. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Misses the zone with the first pitch. Wow. Hit hard, and that gets through. Now we see Vinny Pasquantino. Starts the at-bat with a ball. He's just guessing. Doesn't connect. He was late. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Drilled to left field. And it's a foul ball. Mongoose. One on with two outs. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That ends the frame. So they get a run in the inning. And now we're all tied up. Cedar Rafaela hits leadoff this frame. Not a strike. Puts it on the ground to second. Marte handles, and there's one down. In the box, Francisco Lindor. Didn't tempt you to swing there. Electric pitch. No contact with the off-speed pitch off the plate. No dice. Don't worry. That doesn't count in my scorebook. Jose Altuve steps in. Foul ball. Brings it in. That's the third out. Inning over. We've played 2. Francisco Lindor gets us going in this frame. First pitch misses the plate. That's a ball. Went with the changeup. To the attic for a strike. Another look at the heater. Ground ball hit to Altuve. That's out number 1. Next to hit, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1 so far today. Goes with the slider. That pitch has been his usual opener. Fastball doesn't catch the zone. And the righty sets, kicks, fires. This is smacked left field line, and it's foul. Stays alive. The one, the kick, the pitch. Strike 3 swinging. That one came in at 99. Carlos Beltran in the box and showcasing boosted attributes as a P4 car. Swung on and lifted to left. Brings it in. Third out, and the inning is over. Iman doesn't cough any up. It was a... We're all tied up at 1 as we march on in this one. Bryce Harper bats first this inning. 0 for 1 on the day. Gets him to chase. Goes back to the splitter, and it's 0-2. Down on strikes. Paul Skeens with the punch out. Jackie Robinson is the batter now. Swings, puts it on the ground to third. And foul ball. 0-1 on the way. In the air to right. Singleton camps under it. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Bernie Williams. Swing and a miss. Chases one off the plate. Can't connect with the off-speed pitch. That missed the zone. Strike 3, and they go down. Welcome back. We have a good one for you. This game is all tied up. Ken Singleton leads us off. Misses with the first pitch. Smacks one deep. Unlikely to catch this one. Gone. A ranked season's home run. The leadoff man starts this inning with a bang. Fun way to get it going. Biz Mackey.